First morphed as my ideas about what the problem was I was trying to solve. Remember, I'm an inventor. What do inventors do? Inventors look at the same problem everybody else is looking at, but they see it differently. The problem in our country is not educational, it's cultural. We got to bring back role models and heroes like the Wright brothers, like Edison. We've got to make all kids, particularly women and minorities, realize that science, technology, engineering is every bit as much fun and every bit as accessible as any other sport they could ever do. If we could create a generation of innovators, if we could create a generation of kids that have self-confidence, that have the right tools, that have the focus and the passion to use technology to make the world a better place, and we now have an army of hundreds of thousands of these kids, that's called FIRST. I started FIRST with the mission of making it possible for every kid to see how exciting science and technology can be. FIRST is going to be the catalyst to a generation of innovators. And in the end, FIRST will have a much larger impact on the world than anything I could do alone, or even my little, I have 500 engineers now. I think we as a group will be dwarfed by the army of kids created by FIRST.
Championship opening ceremonies. I'm Blair, I'm your MC. Thanks for coming, we got a great show. But before we go any further, we gotta give some props out. Give it up for Jimmy DeVers, who just sang Inspire the World, the first anthem, written by his brother Donnie. It's about time we had an anthem, right? We got one. Now this is going to be a great night. We'll celebrate commitment, inspiration. We'll give out some pretty nice swag awards over here to some very deserving student leaders. Yeah, our Dean's Lists are here in the house. Give it up for them. But it's also a great opportunity to get the first programs all under one roof again. Opening ceremonies and closing ceremonies, that's where it is at. So give it up for the 4 programs. We are together again. Now, FIRST is filled with lots of leaders. FIRST is a community of leaders. We grow you leaders. We send you out into the world, but we wouldn't be here if it weren't for, well, 3 visionary leaders right now. Please give it up for FIRST founder, Dean Kamen. FIRST distinguished advisor, Willie Flowers. And FIRST president, Don Bosey. We also have in our back pocket another leader. Check this out.
Congratulations to all the students, parents, mentors, and teachers, and of course, robots, at this year's first National Robotics Championship. 23 years ago, the first competition began with a couple of dozen teams in a New Hampshire high school gym. Today, hundreds of thousands of young women and men from across the country use hands-on STEM skills to build problem-solving machines from scratch. And I hope you're having fun with your trash recycling, ball collecting, Lego making, robot showdowns. But I also want you to know that what you're doing is about more than fun. America is a country built on innovation and ingenuity and teamwork. We're pioneers and explorers who push the boundaries of discovery every day. That's how we solve the problems of each new era and make life better for each new generation. Because of Americans like you. Just make sure you keep your robots peaceful. Thanks, good luck, and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Mr. President. Another one of our supporters. It takes a lot of supporters to put on this competition. To make FIRST happen, we've got one here. Please welcome the president of the Monsanto Fund, Deborah Patterson.
I always wanted to be on stage. I just didn't know we had to support FIRST for that to happen for me. FIRST makes dreams come true. My dream came true. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Are you having a good time? Welcome to my hometown, St. Louis, and to the FIRST Robotics Championship. As Blair said, my name is Deborah Patterson, and I'm president of the Monsanto Fund, part of Monsanto, a global agricultural company that is also proud to call St. Louis home. I'd like to start by congratulating all of this year's finalists for all that you have accomplished so far, and hope this tremendous experience shows you that there really are no limits to what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Congratulations! I would also like to recognize, congratulate, and thank all the parents, teachers, mentors, and other leaders who have encouraged and inspired all of the bright, talented students in the FIRST community who are here with us this week. You need to give yourselves a big round of applause. Monsanto is proud to once again partner with FIRST. In fact, we are pleased to have recently made a 3-year commitment as the opening ceremony sponsor for the FIRST Championship. Yes, give it up for Monsanto! We look forward to continuing to be part of this spectacular event for years to come. And we're excited to explore other opportunities to expand our partnership with FIRST to further their programs. All right, this is what we paid for. I want to talk to you about Monsanto. While the link between an ag company and FIRST may not seem obvious, the two are really very closely connected. Let me take a moment to provide some interesting insights and facts related to the future of our food supply. How many people will be added to the world in the next 30 years? Raise your hand if you think it's 500 million. Down here, anybody down here think it's 500 million? No takers, okay. 1 billion. There's one guy, 2 over there, okay. 2 billion. Well, India and China have a little over 2 billion people. We'll add the equivalent of China and India to the world's population. But we won't be adding the equivalent land mass.